Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually inaugurates certain projects and lays foundation stone of 9 projects worth 4,815 crore rupees. MPCC claims that projects inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his state visit were initiated by Congress during its reign. Total set-down imposed by prescribed umbrella organization Corcom and NRF and boycotting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit affects normal life in the state. Manipur logs 35 new COVID-19 cases, 5 recoveries and 2 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.55%. And India adds 37,379 fresh COVID-19 cases, over 11,000 recoveries and 124 deaths in 24 hours. Omicron cases reached 1,892. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time, the English Bulletin, and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited a poll-bound Manipur today. In his first state visit for the year 2022, Narendra Modi inaugurated and laid foundation for 22 developmental projects worth 4,815 crore rupees in Manipur. The Prime Minister inaugurated 13 new projects and laid the foundation of 9 developmental projects during a public gathering conducted by Manipur government at Palace Compound in Hapta Kangjibong in Imphal. Addressing the gathering, Prime Minister Narendra Modi alleged previous government in the centre and in the state for failing to look into the need and issues of people of the state. He made it clear that since BJP came to power in the centre and Manipur, union ministers and officials from the centre have been visiting the state under his guidance with an objective to build cordial relations with the general public, understanding their wishes and grievances and to take up developmental activities accordingly. Narendra Modi said that union ministers, party leaders and officials visited the state with a purpose to give something to the masses. He highlighted that the doubled engine government at the centre and Manipur have brought a change in the lives of people by initiating different projects and schemes in the health sector, road connectivity and water supply. The Prime Minister credits the masses, stating that BJP has accomplished in realizing its vision owing to people casting their vote for the party.
मैं मुख्यमंत्री बीरेन्द्र सिंह जी और उनकी सरकार को भी बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं कि वो मणिपुर के विकास के लिए इतना परिश्रम कर रहे हैं। साथियों, एक समय था जब मणिपुर को पहले की सरकारों ने अपने हाल पर छोड़ दिया। जो दिल्ली में थे वो सोचते थे कि कौन इतनी तकलीफ उठाए, कौन इतनी दूर जाए। जब अपनों से ऐसी बेरुखी रहेगी तो दूरियां बढ़ेगी। मैं जब प्रधानमंत्री नहीं बना था, उससे पहले भी अनेकों बार मणिपुर आया। मैं जानता था कि आपके दिल में किस बात का दर्द है और इसलिए 2014 के बाद मैं दिल्ली को, पूरे दिल्ली को, भारत सरकार को आपके दरवाजे पर लेकर के आ गया। नेता हो, मंत्री हो, अफसर हो, मैंने सबको कहा कि इस क्षेत्र में आइए, लंबा समय गुजारिए और फिर यहां की जरूरतों के मुताबिक योजनाएं बनाइए। और भावना ये नहीं थी कि आपको कुछ देना है, भावना ये थी कि आपका सेवक बनकर जितना हो सके आपके लिए, मणिपुर के लिए, नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए संपूर्ण समर्पण से, संपूर्ण सेवा भाव से काम करना है।
Speaking further, Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed happiness upon the large number of people for extending him warm welcome and giving him blessings upon his arrival in the state. He also expressed positivity that the 22 new developmental projects will make life better for the people. He maintained that BJP government has able to bring Northeast region in the new path of development through the Act East policy. Besides, the government bringing cordial relations among people in hill and valley of Manipur. He added, people have now realized that some people running after powers were responsible for law and order instability in the state. He stressed that Manipur is one of the most important states in this 21st century. He lamented that government in the past delayed in taking up developmental activities in the state. Some of the developmental projects inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi includes water transmission system of Taubal multi-purpose project, Imphal Smart City, Mission Integrated Command and Control Center ICCC, and steel bridge over Barak River on the National Highway 37, water supply scheme at Senapati district along with 200-bedded COVID hospital at Kiamge Mayalaikai, Imphal East district. The Prime Minister during his visit laid the foundation for construction of 111-kilometer long National Highway 5. Manipur Institute of Performing Art Center for Invention, Innovation, Incubation and Training CIIT at Gurugram, State-of-the-Art Cancer Hospital at Janims, Mega Cluster at Imphal East District's Nongpok Kakching and construction of a craft handloom village in Moirang.
पहले की सरकारों की तय पॉलिसी थी और वो पॉलिसी क्या थी? पॉलिसी यही थी, डोंट लुक ईस्ट। पूर्वोत्तर की तरह दिल्ली में तभी देखा जाता था जब यहां चुनाव होते, लेकिन हमने पूर्वोत्तर के लिए एक्ट ईस्ट का संकल्प लिया है। ईश्वर ने इस क्षेत्र को इतने प्राकृतिक संसाधन दिए हैं, इतना सामर्थ्य दिया है, यहाँ विकास की, टूरिज्म की इतनी संभावनाएं हैं। नॉर्थ ईस्ट की इन संभावनाओं पर काम हो रहा है। पूर्वोत्तर अब भारत के विकास का गेटवे बन रहा है। अब पूर्वोत्तर में एयरपोर्ट भी बन रहे हैं और रेल भी पहुंच रही है। जिरीबाम, तुपुर, इम्फाल रेल लाइन के जरिए मणिपुर भी अब देश के रेल नेटवर्क से जुड़ने जा रहा है। इम्फाल मौर्य हाईवे यानी एशियन हाईवे, ये हाईवे वन का काम भी तेजी से चल रहा है। ये हाईवे साउथ ईस्ट एशिया से भारत की कनेक्टिविटी को मजबूत करेगा। पहले जब एक्सपोर्ट की बात होती थी तो देश के गिने चुने शहरों का ही नाम सामने आता था, लेकिन अब इंटीग्रेटेड कार्गो टर्मिनल के जरिए मणिपुर भी व्यापार और एक्सपोर्ट का एक बड़ा केंद्र बनेगा, आत्मनिर्भर भारत को गति देगा।
Attending the event, Chief Minister Nongthoban Biren expressed contentment upon improved relationship between the Northeast and other Indian states since commencement of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government. He added, centre-led BJP government has also delivered ILP demands for the public. Further, he reminded public that it is the central government that renamed Mount Harriet as Mount Manipur as a tribute to our freedom fighters. Thereby called upon the public towards applauding Modi for his governance. Along with inauguration of Imphal to Jiribam RCC Bridge 2, he said that one is underway. He also said that Prime Minister's Ayushman Bharat has been providing health insurance up to 5 lakh to its beneficiaries. Furthermore, every household were provided 5 kg of rice each and vaccines were made available to 135 crore Indians during COVID pandemic of 18 months. Moreover, he underlined that the Har Ghar Jal scheme has ensured tap connection to 60% of households in the state. The Chief Minister urged public towards extending extending gratitude towards Prime Minister's service by restoring BJP to power once again in the state by voting for BJP in the upcoming election. Manipur Governor Laganation, MP Simbasana Jauba, MC Maricom, Inner and Outer Parliamentary Constituency MPs, Cabinet Ministers and officials also attended the event.
Bharat Center BJP government, aduga BJP government ke lusimba Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji ki makhada Manipur da pakhalaiba scheme, semaiba sengkat sagalaiba, laitalaira ki tauraiba startup ki scheme, stand up ki scheme, tauraiba punamak se Manipur bu nungsiba aikoi Manipur ki praja mayam bu masa dona masagi imung dona khanbadagi tawgirakpani aduna masigi tawgimal khangbo oina aikoi lakadariba 2022 ki election dadi akoi mapung phaba majority tawrakanda Shri Narendra Modi ji ku papangal kalanaba akoi BJP led government ama mukpisi haiba.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his few hours visit to Imphal, reached Imphal International Airport in a special aircraft around 10:45 this morning. Chief Minister Nongthuan Birane and Governor Laganation recorded a warm welcome to the Prime Minister upon reaching Imphal. People wore traditional dresses and performed traditional items and accorded warm welcome to the Prime Minister along airport and airport road. Manipur BJP supporters from various constituencies wave and extend their support to the Prime Minister during his visit along Airport Road. It may be mentioned that Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Imphal and addressed public gathering at Hapta Kangjibung, Imphal on January 4 of 2019. Traffic was open to newly inaugurated steel bridge on the Barak River along Imphal-Jiri National Highway 37 today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually inaugurated the bridge during the public gathering held at Palace Compound. All kinds of vehicles were allowed to pass through the bridge. It may be mentioned that Chief Minister Nongthuan Birane laid foundation stone of the Barak Steel Bridge in October 2017 and Bharatiya Infra Project Limited BIPL started construction of the bridge in November of the same year. MPCC President and Loken claimed that developmental projects which were unveiled by Prime Minister Narendra Modi today were initiated when Congress was in power, but election code of conduct and economic blockades along national highways have stopped the previous government from inaugurating this developmental project. He said BJP government boasting of bringing complete transformation in the state during its governance of around 4 years and 10 months is shameful. And Loken made the statement at a press conference at Congress Bhavan in Imphal today. Speaking further, he alleged BJP of fooling around with people using the name of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Loken mocked on BJP spokesperson on TV channels, allegedly misinterpreting his media statement on the number of Congress candidates winning the upcoming election. He alleged that BJP's proclamation on winning more than 40 seats in the election is just for the sake of election campaign. As Loken cited, BJP will win the 12th seat maximum in valley areas and some seats in hilled constituencies through unfair means. Loken also announced to media that ex-MPCC President cum the former MLA of Technopole constituency, B. Kurungthang has been suspended indefinitely from MPCC for resigning from the MLA post without consulting party members and a violation of party norms.
Nasi da makoy na kitang campaign nungari bache ujala ga hen card pi basina taba potabo nasi da Narendra Modi makla kada lupa crore lising mari hena sanga ga dori basibo leiri ba sarkar na porkiba scheme project la ba ha nagi sahi tara manga gi siri okram ibo biki adu ma matam da tawram ba thabak ba ikoi na inlocate tawba ngam da district tare law thau badagi ikoi na matam du de singi sinaw khana economic blockade tawgiba na mar morka sanga ba ngam da to loisal laga leiram ma sumna dagi rangpan finishing nang pira to bogda sahi mari ga thama pan ngamak kanda election ma yagi tat parta sidai भारत के प्रधानमंत्री का लाकंदा संगार कंदा मणिपुर की प्रजा की वोट लोगों ने बदुती नो मधु ओइ रोयब
MPCC President and Loken claimed that BJP previously named ex-Chief Minister O. Ibobi as 10% Ibobi are now known for their 40% corrupted governance. He was speaking during one-day political conference inaugurations of Nambold Ishok Community Hold organized by Ishok Makha Apunba Community Hold Committee in the Nambold constituency today. Speaking further, and Loken said previous governance led by Chief Minister Okram Ibobi for 15 years furthered various developmental projects in the state. However, the 4 years turned BJP-led state government has not facilitated any developments except inaugurating developmental works that were carried out in the past. Along with publishing a 10-point vision document, the BJP has not translated this vision into actual work. Speaking further, Loken accused BJP for failing to recruit youths into IRB and other jobs after extorting money from them. He further lamented that results has not been announced till date.
मणिपुर में जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के 700 लाख का जगह सीधा ओवरड्राफ्ट तारीबा आरबीआई में जाके लगा अठी मप्पी दबा लंबे कोला ठाने दबा पैसा पी दबा तुरियल का शेयर की पैसा पी दबा वाटर सप्लाई की पैसा पी दबा केंद्र में खत्ता स्कूल में खत्ता फल लगा कहते केंद्र जो की स्कूल भगने बचे मशीन बुम्बा लेनी बस सरकार सदी अधिक ठोकसिल छे एक कोई लाख का दोबा एक कोई सरकार लाख में मतंबा मणिपुर एजुकेशन का खंडे अलग खंडे और नमायो लग बोरकने नहीं थमजगे.
Total shutdown imposed by prescribed umbrella organization Korkom boycotting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit today has affected normal life in Manipur. Imphale's main commercial business center, Quaramband Ima Kaithil, Pona Kaithil, Thangal Kaithil, among others, wore a deserted look. On the other hand, the public held flags, banners to welcomed the Prime Minister during his few hours visit to state by gathering along Imphal Airport to Konung Mamang Road. Masses arrived via personal vehicles to attend Prime Minister's event, although passenger services were halted. Also, police personnel at strategic locations kept a strict vigil since yesterday to prevent any untoward incidents. Amid the ongoing boycott called by prescribed umbrella body Coordination Committee Korkom, masses gathered at the roadside to welcome the Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his few hours of visit to Imphal today. Impact News bring you an exclusive report on the public reaction regarding Prime Minister's visit.
ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯆꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ
BJPꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯃꯤꯍꯨꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯗꯅꯤꯃ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯃꯤꯍꯨꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯔꯤꯕꯣꯛ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯊꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯁꯥꯝ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯕ ꯆꯠꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯤꯕꯣꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯤꯔꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯣꯊꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯄꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯎꯕꯤꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯀꯦꯟꯗꯤꯗꯦꯠ ꯅꯍꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯛꯄꯅꯤ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯅꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ BJPꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯒꯥꯔꯤꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ ꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯅꯥꯏ ꯒꯥꯔꯤꯗ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯎꯔꯤꯄꯣꯛ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝ ꯀꯩꯀꯥ ꯂꯣꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯗꯧꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯈꯜꯂꯨꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯛꯇ ꯊꯨꯡꯍꯟꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯃ ꯈꯛꯇꯪꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦ ꯑꯣꯃꯤꯀ꯭ꯔꯣꯟꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟ ꯊꯧꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯂꯛꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯐ꯭रीडꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯆꯠꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ
ꯀꯩ ꯂꯝꯗꯩ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯅꯤ
ꯎꯔꯤꯄꯣꯛ ꯋꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯝꯕꯤ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯒꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯒꯥꯔꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯊꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ BJPꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯅꯦ ꯀꯦꯟꯗꯤꯗꯦꯠꯇꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯌꯦꯡ ꯇꯤꯀꯦꯠ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯈꯔ ꯐꯕꯗꯣ BJPꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ
BJPꯁꯦ ꯊꯋꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯔ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯌꯥꯎꯖꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ
ꯂꯝꯂꯥꯏ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯤ ꯏꯕꯣꯝꯆꯥꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯀꯥꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯗꯃꯛꯇꯁꯨ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯑꯩ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯋꯣꯛꯄ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ
इलेक्शन बयानी गवर्नमेंट की नेक्स्ट की लागदबा सरकार सु BJP ओहनिंगबा वखलोन मसाना लेबा ताबनी अदु खलकांदा खरा हेना फबा स्टेट अमा ओरकनी अगस्त गवर्नमेंट जी BJP लेड गवर्नमेंट हाइब नतबदा BJP मसागी गवर्नमेंट लाकदबगी वखलोन अंदर लाइंग आइडिया ओइबनिना अखोई कलेक्टिवली अखोई मैम पुन्ना डिटरमिनेशन लेरकांदा BJP की कैंडिडेट अमा विन तौनबगी वखलो लेबम थुई हेनै खन
नर्बल प्राइम मिनिस्टर लेंबिरपसे अहमद जामना थागतसरी अदुई मतकसु ख्वाइदगी नुंगाइबा मुफम अमने हाइबे याइ मरमदि प्राइम मिनिस्टर अमना अखोई अपिक स्टेट अमदा लाक्पिबा आइसे यामना मरु ओइना खली इलेक्शन जु नक्सले अदुई मतकता महाकना लाक्पिबा मतमदा सो मेनी प्रोजेक्ट्स को संगारंबा इनोग्रेशन तौरंबा अदुई मतकता जत्रा हुनबा मसी अखोई मणिपुर की ख्वाइदगी कानबा कैना लौजे खोंचत नेना लौजे अखोई BJP ना हौजिक लेरिबा अखोई उरपोक कंस्टिट्युएंसी दे NPP की डिप्यूटी CM से इंथुसी असी ngамहल्लोइसी हाइरगदी अखोई लिंजेन मानबा मचंगी पिरकपा मिसक्तुदा पुन्ना सपोर्ट तौमिनबा हाइबसे आइगी अचेत पथाजबन
अखोई मोदी जी लाकपसे अखोई दमता अदुक मते इंस्पायरिंग होय अखोई थवाई हापकली थौना हापकली सुम येंगबिबदा को कनागी मीने याम यामेदो अदुम पोलोन ताबनी आई उदुम BJP दे लई BJP दे दुम अखोई BJP दे होंगोय अदु दे ngasi on record थाय आई अतो पार्टी दे कुंसी के सुंचोंग चोंगोय ngasi हाई
ngasi gi अखोई ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी की कॉन्टेक्ट यामना क्रूशियल होइबा अदुगा याम टाइमली विजिट ने खंजे हौजिक जे अखोई BJP की वेब अमा मणिपुर द लेरिबा से हेना टेम्पो मोमेंटम से हसिदगी अखोई हेना पुनिंग थोगप ओरगा मोमेंटम से हाना लेबसिदगी कंसल अने ने खंजे अदु कनागुंबा खंगतप त थौला कांदा हेत BJP था ट्रेन पांदंगार कांदा थौला कांदा टिकट तनबा मयाम सु यावे पार्टी की होइना कार्यकर्ता होइना काडरम होइना सही अहम मरी याम रिगरसली ग्रास रूट अखोई फुल पावर मगलोना फोर्स मगलोना वर्क तौरिबा सिंदा हेन प्रेफरेंस लेगने ने खल्ले दुगा अदुगुंबा एलिमेंट अमा नि यारप मतमदुना अखोई टिकट हयेंग फंगौदब खोतब लेरगसु थोइना मदुगी इफेक्ट लेगदबो मानदे
मणिपुर की इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट कया दो मदु अखोई प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी ना ngasi लाउथोक पिरमबगा लोइना ngasi jatra hunbiramba sanga biramba se koi lam laiba phobani candidate mayam leiba yai tong jung intending candidate singse masi mane lekodaba nateba leiriba intending candidate singdugi magi performance magi people mana magi activity sing aduga magi kainu sing lepse kadabane ticket phangmom jung phangdaba habadudi intending candidate oiba mi singdo magi activities magi performance gi matung ilem
ꯂꯥꯂꯣ ꯊꯤꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯂꯥꯂꯣꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯕꯣꯗꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯣꯑꯣꯂꯤꯁꯟ ꯀꯃꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯊꯤꯡꯕ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯇꯤꯗꯤꯝ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯛꯌꯦꯠꯇ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯅꯔꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯃꯣꯗꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯆꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯇꯔꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯛꯈꯤ ꯂꯥꯂꯣꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯊꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯂꯂꯣꯟ ꯏꯇꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯔꯝꯕꯟ ꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯄꯥꯎꯅꯥ ꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯤꯗꯤꯝ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯛꯌꯦꯠꯇ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯗꯨꯀꯥꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯊꯣꯡ ꯂꯣꯟꯅꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯧꯅꯕ ꯅꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯕꯤꯖꯦꯄꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯀꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯕꯤꯖꯦꯄꯤꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯔꯥꯜ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯕꯦꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯗꯨꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯕꯨ ꯇꯔꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯆꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯒ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯗꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯣꯛꯁꯤꯡ ꯊꯣꯛꯇꯅꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯝꯂꯕ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯦꯁꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯁꯤꯇꯤꯕꯨ ꯉꯥꯛ ꯁꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯀꯦꯃꯦꯔꯥꯃꯦꯟ ꯕꯤꯁ꯭ꯋꯖꯤꯠ ꯄꯣꯂꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯎꯗꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯣꯇꯤꯟ ꯈꯨꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯛꯄꯝ ꯏꯝꯄꯦꯛ ꯅ꯭ꯌꯨꯁ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ.
Welcome back. Intending candidate of Kurai Assembly constituency Kurai Jamd Ratan Kumar claimed that Kurai Assembly constituency is still lagging behind in many aspects of development due to lack of capable leaders. He said this during one-day political conference organized by Kurai Block Congress Committee at his Kangla Sangom Sang residence today. Speaking at the conference, Ratan Kumar highlighted that the constituency is still behind in the road connectivity, education sector, and residents are not getting tapped water properly. He added residents are not benefiting from the government welfare schemes. The intending candidate said he will strive for developing the agriculture sector and improving irrigation system in Kurai Assembly constituency if he wins the election.
Kurai Kendra development ki program di thoina paikhat tabra haina khali akoina development paikhalle hairi sikaram mamon do paikhalle haiga duribno aduna ina masida ina haijening madi ngasi labi thongi phibam aduki ham hena phate loina na thangnabagi sing yam hena khudongcha huji phawbam praja mayam da matik chana phangdri thaliba mai gi electric ki power gi kari kara gi loina mong leiriba mayam sing si ngasi praja sing da ningba thungandaba development poraktaba masu yauri education sector da de khwaidagi sortaba kendra mani haibasini aina huji phawmun da thamjaningba.
Meanwhile, Manipur added 35 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 2,245 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 1.55%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Rooms, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,25,878. Active cases are 257. Manipur reported 2 COVID-19 related deaths in past 24 hours. Death toll stands at 2,006. On the positive note, 5 recoveries were reported in past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,23,615. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.20%. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Notice the ahanba oina RBI na regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services, Government of India na Surface 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhang kraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibda mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahumdoi hangdokchare chahi tara taret ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited tagi miyamna financial facilities sing lawirana ba ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters companies Uripok Tarambam Laikai.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Prime Time, the English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 positive cases are increasing continuously. India added 37,379 fresh COVID-19 cases, 11,007 recoveries and 124 deaths in past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases stands at 1,71,830. Total recovered cases have reached 3,43,06,414 and recovery rate stands at 98.13%. Death toll has reached 4,82,017. Over 146 crore 70 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Total Omicron positive cases in India have reached 1,892. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 29 crore 30 lakh 97,000 people. Above 54 lakh 67,000 people have died and recoveries are above 25 crore 54 lakh 89,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 1 crore 45 lakh 69,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. A combined team of Manipuri Battalion of Assam Rifles and Manipur Police arrested one member of proscribed PLA. Reportedly based on a specific input, Assam Rifles troops and state police launched a joint operation yesterday at the Sejang area of Ukrul district under the aegis of IGR South, wherein the insurgent was apprehended. The arrested was handed over to Yangang Pokpi police station for further investigation. Marking the 213th birth anniversary of Louis Braille, the inventor of the Braille and Education and Training Center, named home for the Society for Disabled Persons for Society for Disabled Persons Manipur SDPM, the Kakching branch, was opened at the Kakching Sumak Lekai Model School, Pareng today. SDPM, the Kakching branch and SDPM, the headquarter Kumbi, jointly organized the event on Let's Live Together, Love One Another Without Discrimination. Resource person during the event spoke on the life and contributions of Louis Braille for visually impaired persons and Helen Keller's contribution in fighting for rights of disabled persons.
Aigi isabu, aigi ichalbu, aigi imabu, aigi ipabu. Kanasu soinu nati. Isona aibu soirakpa ngamakpa habisi isonu popi pada. Natagna isona sembirak pada pun yaw kraba ngatani. Akoi matu karan mi wogedege habisi akoi hona bagi matu taheng.
Now the news from the world of sports. Odisha Football Club defeated Mumbai City 4-2 in the Indian Super League 2021-2022 in a match played at Goa's Tilak Maidan yesterday. Odisha Football Club's Edai Cabrera's Jonathan's D. Jesus scored 1 goal each, while Jerry's Mavi Ming Thanga scored 2 goals for the team in the 70th and 77th minute of the match. On the other hand, Ahmad Johor and Igor Angolo scored the 2 goals of Mumbai City in the 10th and 38th minute respectively. A match between Bengaluru and East Bengal is underway at GMC Athletic Stadium. Manipur team, which will participate in 40th Sub-Junior National Ball Badminton Championship, underwent COVID test during an event organized by Ball Badminton Association to Manipur at Luang Pokpa Basketball Ground in Singjumai, Chingamakha today. Event was held as part of preventive measures against COVID-19 virus. In the event, the team of 24 people consisting of officials and players also received sports kits. The championship will be held at Andhra Pradesh from January 8 to 12. Local clubs at Thobald, Leisangthem, the Kong, Lekai accorded warm welcome to gold medalist of the 4th Salvo Indo-Nepal International Games, R.K. Gunadhaja, on his arrival at Imphal. Gunadhaja, a resident of Thobald, Leisangthem, the Kong Manung, won a gold in Taekwondo in the sporting event held from the 28th to 31st of December at Kathmandu. He has earlier clinched bronze in the international championship held at Cambodia and Guwahati. Well, that's all we have for this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glance at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually inaugurates 13 projects and lays foundation stone of 9 projects worth 4,815 crore rupees. MPCC claims that projects inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his state visit were initiated by Congress during its reign. Total set-down imposed by prescribed umbrella organization Corcom and NRF attempt boycotting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit affects normal life in the state. Manipur logs 35 new COVID-19 cases, 5 recoveries and 2 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.55%. And India adds 37,379 fresh COVID-19 cases, over 11,000 recoveries and 124 deaths in 24 hours. Omicron cases reach 1,892. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor Kaidem Jentjeet. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and stay safe.
Hakchang kangkhanaba amadi hydration gi damak Dr. Reddy gi Rebalance thakpi adongi drink ta chini chamus manga yawi Rebalance tadi cha da 39 hanthai vitamin